We're back. Back to the grind again. This is why we're practicing. And that's why we practice. Stupid idea. Like that. Like how Twitch is like, there's someone you're following that just went live. I'm like, I'm live. Get a good first Alice. Oh, too greedy. I played to the bad line there. Damn it. Choking him twice. Nice. Kuh. Is it pronounced like ku or is it pronounced like kuh? Or is it pronounced just the s? Ku? Okay. Ku means anus. Got it. I was doing a bit of a practice off stream like an hour ago. I played for like 40 minutes. I spent about 20 to 25 minutes of that just on Chen. So I was like, you know, I should probably do this. So then I did. At this point, I'm gonna need to sit down and spend time on Horai. I forgot to do that one earlier. I sat down and spent time on some other things, but I didn't spend time on Horai. You should 50 set. I mean, I haven't actually pulled a full 50 set, but I mean, I was, you know, to be honest, it's a little hard sometimes to find a motivation to sit down and do 50. But like I said, I played for about 4 or 5 minutes earlier. I was like, I'm not gonna do 50s. I did 20s of a bunch of things. Mostly of Chen and early Alice, and then I was like, oh, I should get ready to stream soon. So then I did that. Slow whittling. But I've realized that as my late as my stage 3s specifically, but my stage 4s, my 5s, and 6s are getting better, I realized I was like, at first I was like, oh, I'll leave Chen. I don't need to sit down and practice Chen. She's stage 2. I'll get enough experience with that just naturally. And I realized that as I was feeling better about my later stages, I was not feeling the same about... I was not feeling the way I should be about Chen, I feel. So I was like, that's going to be a high priority. And yesterday, I really felt a lot better about how I was doing some of Chen's stuff. This is garbage. Holy moly, that was garbage. I felt a lot better about how I was doing my Chens. So I wanted to try to commit some of that to memory. I wasn't perfect, but I'm getting happier with it. That's annoying. We'll get there, slowly but surely. Should have had that one. The biggest problem is just going to be that Lunasa non-2, I feel. Now, I say that spam is always going to be the hardest part of a run, generally speaking. But in terms of what I need to learn, Lunasa non-2 is the #1 thing on the bucket list. Like, I'm fairly mood dependent when it comes down to HGS, I feel. But, like, I know I can sit down and clutch up an HGS in the moment. Even some not as good ones. But Lunasa's second non will ever remain looming over things. And that's not the only thing I need to work on, that's for sure, but... Go wide of those blue bullets, because otherwise you end up going in between them, and I've made that mistake before. There's so many little things you learn, even when you lose. Or there's so many little things that you need to learn, even when you lose. The problem is I can't just, like, be like, oh, just get lucky versus Lunasa. Because you can. Like, if she goes high on that second non, it makes it so much easier. Not the optimal non-1. then she goes hide here, and it makes it so much easier. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I feel like I could confidently say I have a 50%, maybe slightly more, when I have a good non-2. Like, when she gives me a good one, I'm fairly confident knowing, hey, I can definitely do that. But she gives me a bad non-2, or not a super favorable one, it gets a lot more iffy. And that's what I need to optimize more. Yeah, because, I mean, the reality with this game is I can brute force it at where I'm at, and theoretically get it eventually. However, that also opens up the result to it being a lot more depressing. Like, I do spam because I feel like there's an essence to be learned with spam, even as chaotic as it is. But, like, no matter what, I know that on any given run, that's going to be a roll of the dice. Like, if I'm, like, locked in the zone and I'm playing well on it, my success rate on it's going to be higher than when I get lazy and I'm doing it too much. But no matter what, that's always going to be the dice of the roll. So it's important to try to optimize everything else as best as I can. Like, I'm not great with this, as I say, as I make a pretty wild dodge. But I've gotten a lot... so close. I've got a lot better at that fight than I used to be. Like, the fact that I even had that perfect run through that got to Yomu's final was crazy, considering how inconsistent Prism Rivers are. Look, she gave me very high up. Her lineup on the bottom was not necessarily the nuts, but she gave me a fairly lucky non, and I'm able to do it. And by very lucky, I mean that was pretty lucky. And I appreciate that, and like being able to handle that is important. But I'm almost more confident in myself being able to do hard, because Hell God Sword can also give you some easier lineups, it can give you some really hard ones. I am almost more confident in my ability to do hard Hell God Swords than I am in doing hard Lunasa Non-2s. At least as where it currently stands. Get out of the corner. The hardest part about that final is the lineup for what's about to turn is constantly shifting, and it's trying to figure out where it's going to be next to know where you need to line yourself up. And then reacting to what's coming up. No, I'm dying to that too much as of late. Also, yes, you can skip this. You can skip this spell, but I do not intend to do that. Spell's always a little weird, or can be a little weird, so it's always nice. Clear it, especially first try. What a maze that time. Ooh, that was a first try yo move. At least first try for the day. Didn't move left there. Can't be done like that. Spam. Like if spam high rolls you gotta accept it, but like there are things in spam that you like that dodge. Like there was a dodge earlier I should have died to. If I died to that one, you know, can't cry about it. Like that's a dodge where it's like no shame in dying to that. But there's some that you should. There's some dodge that you should be making. Oh, like that one, damn it. Yeah, you cannot. It's like, even though spam has such a luck element, it's like, even in the bit of spam I've done, I am confident in saying that I'm getting better. That's a good one. That's a fairly lucky one. By fairly, I mean pretty lucky. But not panicking is one of the biggest things. It's keeping yourself as locked in as much as possible. Ooh, yeah, like that. That's not one that you can be dying to. That's a panic because you read going around the edge and you miss the input because you panic. That one was one I just legit did not even see the bullet until it was too late. Why did I forget to turn off and disturb? Because one of the hardest parts about it is, like, when you're playing in your bubble, like, you're looking at your bubble and you're confident playing around your bubble. And if you can stay the entire time in that area, it makes your life so much easier. Like, I played in a very tight area there. The game didn't force me to leave it. And when I'm doing that, like, I can make the reactions because I'm constantly focused on the area that I need to be focused on. When the game kicks you out, and okay, that was just impatience. When the game kicks you out and forces you, hey, you have to do a big cut here. Adapting, trying to immediately adapt to your new area you're playing in is where the real hardest part of it comes from. really? Like, that's an unacceptable death. Like, that's one where you're too worried about that, like, super fast thing, and then you just completely ignore the immediate threat. Because of the threat of a bullet like that is so prevalent. And then you choke on the easier part. That was a really bad one. Or just really ugly. Oh no, I saw the left input, but I let go of the right just a hair too late. Yeah, I'll do something to those cherries. I'm trying to, 11, but... Wow. Wow. That was a spam and a half, I tell ya. Ooh-wee. It's spams like that give you confidence. Can you even realistically prove it? Yeah. I mean, I've gotten better at it throughout my time of playing. Over the past few weeks. And I will get better. It's like books. Oh my gosh, there's so much RNG to it. Yeah, there's a massive element of RNG, but like... It's like, no matter how much RNG, it's like you can read exactly what I just did. So there's a learning curve, even if it's not a very favorable learning curve in the slightest. But spam gives you the ability to make it go from a 5% spell to a 10, or it's not spell, but you get my point. To like going from 5% to 10%, then 15, then 20. Like, it gives you... You can get good enough to make it not impossible, essentially. Or, like, statistically... Yeah, like, statistically miserable. Like I said, being able to read your bubble, like you're gonna put yourself in a bubble. You gotta look for an open space. Oops, I was talking too much. Probably for the better, I'd sit out here for a little bit anyway. But it's like you gotta move to your bubble, similarly like I tried doing Team and Coco, and then try to go from bubble to bubble as you can find them. Like, that one right there. It's like, if I haven't been playing this game for a few weeks, I would have died before I died there, for sure. Even in death there, like, there's a good early read there, cut right. Extended myself another couple seconds. I didn't see that blue bullet, it was hidden. I don't even think it was real, I think the game was lying to me with that one. Ooh. Bad read. Keep going. There's always something to learn. Law of Mortal. I'm very happy with that new Butterfly Delusion strat. I lost myself. Damn it. That could have been my spam plus Yiko. Oh, I lost myself in that crowd. Also practice this because I'm here. And every little bit of experience towards this is nice. Even if I've been feeling a lot of confidence towards it as of late, I could still use even more. Because like that will happen. Go back to this for a minute. I'll get one more cap of this, and then I'm gonna go do a runner, so... Ugh. Learn to control your bubble and learn to play around it. That was the essence of that one right there. You'll learn. Go rip over here for a minute. What are you talking about? What's not realistic about a Shrine Maiden with big white and red balls shooting an ice fairy? Shooting it back. But everything's learnable, even spam. Even if you realistically aren't going to get a 90% clear rate, spam still has an essence of learning. It's not quite as pattern-based as you would expect most learning things to be. Okay, the only boss I didn't practice, so glad it went well. The one part of Chen that I didn't end up practicing, because I don't know how to practice that spell. Look at all those fairies. Jen! Why I spend 15 minutes grinding that non-spell. Oh, and oh, that's my first death to that. Many tries. Whew. Bro's slipping. No big P? Brownie face? Okay, this time I shall not make such incautious mistakes. Gosh, that was disgusting. Verticality, I love to see. Hey, that's not vertical. That was a very nice mid-spell. She was very generous with it. She combined a lot of waves, but she made them vertical, which makes them not really that much of a threat. Cat. Meow. Okay, I can't be dying to Yin Yang. That's Rain's shtick. She should be a pro at this. I should write a whole thesis on this game at some point. Whole thoughts. Beautiful. Now can this chick be beautiful? Maybe instead of calling her ugly, I should be like, Alice, you're very pretty. So I'd really like it if you, I'll compliment you more if you keep remaining pretty. Bunraku. Bro. Oh. that was a real bro moment. That was such a bro. Oh, I can't believe I didn't throw that. Don't make me French. Please, I don't want to be French. Suboptimal wave dodging, because that means I didn't get as much damage through as I wanted, but... Perfect wave positioning. It remains directly below her. French. Not French, this is Russian. You die, please? Okay, that got a little sussy at the end there. Just to remind you, Alex, you are very pretty. I think Horai Dolls is one of the greatest designed spells in this entire game. I think it's one of the greatest spells in this entire game, easily. It's such a good spell. It's such a good mix of things. Get these dudes first. Oh no, I hate this part of the stage. I start getting distracted. I've recently acquainted myself with doing that strat just because it's the, there's just less that can go wrong doing that. Okay, now the real... This is where the fun begins. You give me some gross dodging today, Lily White, but nothing that is unbearable. Or at least that wasn't unbearable, and that's what matters the most. Did somebody say bear? Ooh, I almost fumbled the bag hard there. Ooh. I can start to sweat sometimes, you know? Very generous non-1. Second best pace. Spell's always stressful because I've choked it way too many times. Speaking of spells that are always stressful, these last two, although these last two aren't stressful because I've choked them too many times, they're stressful because they're not easy spells. Specifically the final with this one. This one has its annoyances. Should never be underestimated. Why'd he make Lyrica Soul spells so easy? I couldn't tell you. Why did he make Lunasa Non so cruel? Second time ever, LNN takes out of stage 4. Ugh. I don't care what anything else. That's really nice. Okay, I pumped my hands a little too much and I might have hit them a little too hard. And now they're slightly hurt. Calm down, calm down. It's just stage 5. Do it like you've done every other stage 5. Even the one stage 5 you had on perfect face before. Nope. I'll get these dudes in. There's the middle guy. I didn't play quite as aggressively as I normally do in practice there. Oh, yeah. I knew I should have gone up quicker. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I didn't like that lineup. That lineup was gross. I didn't get the best damage during the early part of this, so I'm gonna have to live slightly longer than normal. Nope, not really. Can't hit you. Yeah, they can't hit you if you're above them. Those, the set that spawned right before her, but... What the... That might be the greatest Hellgod sword anyone's ever done. someone's got to admit that it has to be one of the most impressive captures I have ever done. Wow. That was an awful Hell God sword. But yeah, those fairies right before Yomu, you can go above them and you don't die. But you don't really... It doesn't really matter. So I just kind of like playing where I'm more comfortable. Because the lineup to kill them is so easy. Or to like dodge them is so easy. It's just a single line. I'm referring to the bubble. That wasn't even... You so rarely think about the bubbles on this attack. Damn. I suppose this is my just reward for me saying, I don't want to skip Preda. I'm not going to do that. Oh, the Kanzen Haku, that was a fairly good Kanzen Haku. Like, she gave me a solid one. Her first and second spell were not good. Specifically the Hell God Sword. Oh my gosh, that might be the best capture I've ever had. At least of Hell God Sword. Hey guys, it's Spam. Everybody say hi. It's everyone's favorite part of the entire game. Yeah. Did you call the Yomu Roulette? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's her hardest attack. Probably the hardest spell in the game. And debatably, it's the hardest thing in the game that isn't named Spam, so... Personally, I might lean more towards Lunas's second nun, but it's a little hit or miss because they both can give you some really nice ones, and they can both just shove it down your throat. But Hell God Sword is certainly something. 3 cons and 7 Hakus can really high roll you. Like that one's a really big roll the dice. But not the same level as, it's not as consistently terrible as Hell God Sword. Good wave there. She didn't try it. She didn't make me have to do any really weird dodges. Not mess up here. Yeah, that was really awkward. Okay, she did try on that spell. Sometimes that spell, like, doesn't try. She did try. Gotta give Yuko credit. I have a really early cut. Nothing went wrong because of it, though, at least. Knife Nun! I love it. My favorite nun in the game. Ooh, baby, love this nun. Yay, let's go. It's everyone's favorite attack. Let's go. Delusion. Disaster! Yeah, I baited that really low. A little bit of a suspect to that strat, but that just goes to show that how much better that new strat was. It just makes that end part of Butterfly Delusion so much better. Two. I've meteored to both of her last two spells before, so let's... I've even missed to that spell, or to this spell. Almost didn't go fast enough. Sumizome, I love you, my beloved Yuko. I forced myself to such a bad dodge there. Jazz on me. I can't even complain about the rice bullets, although they were suspect there. can be annoying. Evie? Evie! That's a 3 miss. Yeah! Oh! Freda, Spam, and Sumizome. Those bastards. Oh, hold on, let's get this up. Ending blocker. I've capped Spam on a run before. Now, I've only ever done it on one run before, but I have capped Spam on a run before. Yep, the Punya mug, I got all the goodies there. What are you saying bad? Mods, get this man out of chat. Damn it, have any mods. Oh, gotta change the title of this one. Oh, baby. Oh, 0.08 slowdown rate. No! It's over. You bad. How dare you? How dare you? Nice. That was good. I guess I've taken the stream title. Dude. Oh, I'm in such a peppy mood right now. I'm such a peppy. You like Neptunia? I have played 1, 2, and 3. I've not played this. I've not played the others. But I do like Neptunia. It was my It was one of my things during the first 2 months of COVID that I just engaged with a ton during that stretch of time. I'm so just damn you, Preda. Second best LNN pace ever, though. All the way to Preda. Feel like it 10 years ago. I don't really like the new Neptunia content, I'll say that, but I like Neptunia 1, 2, and 3. Or I guess I liked them 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and so I'm still fond of them. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Yeah, it's such a battle. Yeah, that's fair. Here's the thing, I'm not gonna sit here and deny that it can be cringe. Right, I'm not gonna say, especially nowadays. But I do appreciate me some Neptunia. I've been engaged in Neptunia all a long while, like several years. And correct. Yeah. My favorite part about that ending block that I set up, well, there's a lot of things I love about it, but it was like 2 Sundays ago. I was editing thumbnails and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I should do that. So I was up in the showers thinking about what I was gonna do. So I got out. I was like, I gotta use my Fumo. So then I was thinking how to set them up. So I decided to grab Pokemon cards for them. So I grabbed a handful of Pokemon cards. I have like a Chikorita down there. I have a couple like Dutch cards down there too. So I have a uncle that lives in the Netherlands who's Dutch, and so I have a couple Dutch cards. Wow, that's crap. Also, family team, I need to mention this. You missed the greatest Hell God Sword capture anyone's ever seen. I swear, that was the most insane cap I've ever had during that run. Fine, let's go. Let me revel in my elation right now. For stage 5. Okay, so we're going to ignore the part where I died to Preda, okay? We're just going to ignore the part where I just didn't play aggro enough early and I died to Preda, okay? Look at me. My heart was just going like a... Dude, I am so hyper right now. I was so nervous during this part of the stage, by the way. Like, my heart is going a mile a minute. Honestly, my death to Preda here really helped calm me down. Whee! Ignore that. My leg is bouncing. Okay, so textbook, non-1. Then HGS just wanted to just touch me inappropriately. I'm like, okay, where's my lineup? I don't like this lineup. So I weave around that one. I was like, I went to cut back to left for more damage. I was like, uh-oh, I don't like this one either. Fortunately, opened up at the end there. This one, I literally pushed the limits of the hitboxes there, I swear. Oh, and not to comment that, this spell gave me a gross start. I didn't like this. But this spell can be awkward. But nothing the worst you've ever seen. Then that was a perfect. Okay, I was about to say it's a perfect Yomo. I technically died to the mid boss. I'm so hyper right now. Oh. I could call it right now, but I kind of want to. I kind of like play my energy off right now a little, so. I'll go die to Chen, and then I'm gonna call it. For a nice little PV. Looks ugly aesthetically. Each their own. I would normally call it like after a run, right? Especially if it's this late in the day. But I'm kind of just in like a too good of a mood to like just leave right now. If that makes sense to people. So I need to like whittle down my my height a little bit, and then I can move on. Oh, that Hell God Sword was such an ass clincher. Ooh, buddy. It depends on what it is. It depends on what it is in EOSD for, like, aesthetics purposes. I love Scarlet Meister. Like, I love how that attack looks. That's one of my favorite attacks, even as cringe as it is to try to survive on that attack. I love Scarlet Meister. Vampire Illusion. Vampire Illusion's another super random one that I love aesthetically. Dakia's third non is fairly pleasing aesthetically, but it's for her second non. It's each their own. Vampire Illusion random. The way the bubbles come out in Vampire Illusion is not random, but the way the small balls move is random. Family Team here, the resident USD expert. Is more than taught me up on USD's meta and how painful that game is. Tachi's spells are fairly aesthetically pleasing, but it depends on the one. I like Agni Radiance, as difficult as a spell that is. I don't really find Silphy Horn or Forced Blaze that appealing, though. Eternal Meek is, I love Eternal Meek. Not gonna lie. I love that spell. Now, the non before it can go die in a pit of fire. As far as anyone cares. But Eternal Meek, especially on Lunatic, when it's just piss everywhere, is so... I love it. I love it so much. Not pleased to look at. Yeah, I could definitely understand that. Where's that unfold? That was a really weird way for that wave to unfold. Why are they crossing, like, perfectly horizontally? Literally the one thing you do not want to happen. I'm so glad that I decided to sit down and practice this on. I feel so much better with it now. Oops. Damn it, I've died to that twice. I haven't died to that, like, all week. Okay, that's enough of that for the day. I needed that to calm me down. We're gonna go dreaming.